Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. So in today's video, I thought we could take a closer look at Stinky the Hunter. With a lot of new players roaming around Eternum lately, especially with the upcoming free weekend only a few days away, I thought I would take a closer look at some of the cool activities that AGS has added recently for those who are still leveling. We tend to focus on endgame stuff only like raffle bones, trophy runs, and weapon builds, but some of these new events are pretty cool and offer some great loot while you are still leveling up. So first, let's have a look at how he is described by AGS. Stinky the Hunter can be found wandering around the swamps of Weaver's Fen throughout the day, while at night he retreats to his humble abode. Stinky can drop 3 named items for level 30 players: Stinky's Keepsake, Stinky's Sharpshooter, and Stinky's Hatchet. So first, let's have a closer look at his loot. His loot, of course, will be gear score 385. This is intended as loot for players level 30 to 35, to give them a boost and make the leveling process a little easier. Not very exciting for you level 60 players out there, but for a player level 30, this stuff can be game changing. Stinky's Keepsake is an amulet he drops. This is a great amulet for level 30 players, offering 15 constitution, empowered, and health. Having the health perk adding 6.6% HP at level 30 is a great amulet to have to make going through this content much easier. Next, we have Stinky's Sharpshooter. This musket has some crazy guaranteed perks for a mid-level player, offering 18 dexterity, Vorpal, which increases the headshot damage by 10%, and Mortal Refreshment. Mortal Refreshment is a super powerful perk to have along with Vorpal at level 30. Having those really hard-hitting headshots will cycle your cooldown so fast with this weapon. And finally, Stinky's Hatchet. Again, a great set of perks for a level 30 player, offering 18 strength, Mending Infected Throw, which will return 18% of your weapon damage as health, and Keenly Jagged, which causes a bleed that deals 7% weapon damage per second for 10 seconds. Now again, these are crazy perks for a low level player. We tend to start to become jaded at level 60 when things scale differently, but at level 30, a 10-second 7% bleed is huge and can melt creatures at that level. So although these weapons may not seem like much to most players, to new players stuck in the tough level range where you feel too weak for most of the areas you feel you should be in, these will make a huge difference. So, who is Stinky and where can you find him? Stinky is a level 32 Lost type creature. You will know him when you see him because he uses the same model as all of the other boss type Lost, like Benjamin Boatswain, Ivan the Inevitable, all those types of creatures, except one little detail: he is only about 4 feet tall. He has 12,345 health and a 506 armor rating, with 35% resistance to physical and elemental damage. So, if you are killing him alone at level 30, he will put up a pretty decent fight. He hits reasonably hard also, so be careful and be sure to bring health potions. Because he is of the Lost type, he is resistant to thrust damage. He will take 15% less damage from these types of weapons, as well as very resistant to void damage, taking 40% less damage from these types of weapons. So better to leave your void gauntlet in the bank for this guy. Your absolute best option for killing this guy will be a Warhammer with a nature gem slotted in it. But realistically, as long as you bring a few health potions, you will be fine using anything. Just be aware that using certain weapon types will make him more difficult to kill. During the daytime, you will find him wandering around Gracewater, all in this area around here. He generally will not be on the roads or inside of houses. He tends to just wander the swamp. He can be incredibly difficult to find during the day because of his height. Being so short, he often is inside the reeds, and you may run right past him without even noticing. At night, however, you will find him here, at his home, Stinky's Shack. When it is nighttime, he is much easier to farm. He only spawns here, and he spawns every 10 minutes, so you can get multiple kills on him at his home at night without much trouble getting all of the gear he has to offer. The way he is described in the patch notes, it led me and others to believe he disappeared at night. But no, at night is when he is farmable. So although finding him wandering the swamp during the day could be an exciting surprise for a low-level player, at night he is simply a great farm for some nice weapons and an amulet to help boost you along. Okay guys, well that's about all I have to say about Stinky, and I know many of you are far beyond this as far as level goes, but there are many who aren't, and I wanted to make this for them. And if you guys know anyone who is currently leveling, be sure to share this with them. Or, if you are leveling in alt, be sure to get this guy farmed. And as always guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.